based on Shastra, based on Bhagavad Gita, the teachings, right? How it is important for us. So for a few minutes, for a few hours, almost we have some little time. So we'll be spending on discussing about the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, what Lord desires about it. So some points we have got today for general talks, right? And after that, finishing, we must have some queries, some doubts, some questions, some we can ask to each other, or some suggestions must be given also, some correction must be given also. If you have some suggestions, some corrections, you can give, right? You are welcome. So patientfully, we'll spend these hours very wonderfully. That we will just keep our cell phone silent first, right? If you have got mobile, please keep in a silent mode. I have done this already. And so request that try to be here, not by physically, but by your consciously. You know, your thinking, feeling, and willing, your observation, everything must be in the classroom. Then you can get something. Otherwise, mind tricks, and we are here, but we are not here. Sometimes we will go there, here and there. Whose mobile phone this is? See the disturbance, you know. So, can you make it silent? Okay. So today some highlights that, right, as you have seen that today's topic, that is a control enjoyer, right? So how we are the enjoyer and how we are controlled, we will discussing about it. Some points as well. That in Bhagavad Gita, when the Krishna giving the instruction to Arjuna, right? This some moral instructions and some uh, important instructions, right? So what were the Arjuna's fear? Why he was not willing to fight, and how he was convinced after that? We'll discuss little more about it. And these days we see the influence of Kali Yuga day by day it is going increases, and the population and problems both are going simultaneously. Right? What is the solution? How we can bring the peace and prosperity in our society, in our home, in our life? Every nation wants peace and prosperities, right? They spend millions and billions of dollars to bring it. Yes, no. So, what is the reason behind it? What Shastra says? How it is possible, right? That peaceful life, woman, man, child, old age, everyone can lead. So, and the similar like the every age, there is some principles of religion. Without religion, no any civilized human being, no any human civilization can be, sustained. So the pillar of religion, this is the age of Kali Yuga, and what are these the pillar of religion, and how we can contribute ourselves to build it, to make it, and what we will get after this. Understand how it is important, and some regulatory principles also we'll talk about it. Right? We don't have much of look. We can. I'll try to cover it all. Okay. So all are you ready? So please bless me once by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurimitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Bhavavishtana Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahim Dadati Sapadam Dekam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagar Jatam Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savdutam Bhajana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhan Vitam Cha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपति गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत राधा शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम शिला प्रभुपाद की जय. So, there's a jiva, the soul, so atomic soul, and the super soul, and Paramatma. Paramatma and the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. The three aspects. In 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives the hints that Anumanta, Updrishta cha, Bharta Bhokta, Maheswaram, Parmate Meti Chapi Yukto Dehe Asmin Purusa Para. In this body, there are two Purusa. One is living entity. Living entity is called Prakriti by nature because it is the energy of Lord, Sakti and Shaktiman. So Shaktiman is a Param Purusha and Sakti, the energy, is a by nature it is a female. So living entity constitution position is that is Prakriti, not Purusha. But sometimes it is called a Purusha, right? And the Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as a Paramatma feature, resides in every living entity's heart. He is the Param Purusha. So he understands and he is watching us. He is even understanding our desires within the heart. What kinds of desire, what kinds of plan, what kinds of activity we are doing. Just like we all are recorded by that camera. What the activity is being done here? If we are aware or not, doesn't matter. But we are recorded. Our activities and actions are recorded everywhere, right? Similarly, all the activities, the karma and everything are being recorded within the heart because he is the witness. In Sweta Upanishads, right? It is mentioned there that how the living entity and Paramatma living together. Just like in a branches of tree, we see the two birds are sitting there, and one bird is eating the fruits of that trees and enjoying that fruits. That's why he has to sometimes, pour the tears in the eyes, and the next bird is sitting and just simply watching the activity of another bird, right? And he's desiring that his friend, but he's not watching me, he's not accepting me, he's not talking to me, he's not, dealing their problems with me. What I can do? Similarly, in this body, as a Paramatma, Krishna is there, and living entity in this body also is there in the heart, both are in the heart. Even medical science says that in this body is made of completely so many functions, so many machines. Yes, not. Hands function, movement is another thing. Nose function and nose activities are something different. It's a different machine. Eyes function is different. Brain function is different. Stomach functions, lungs, heart, everything is different completely. So many machines comes together, assemble together, and it forms in a body, in a different bodies. 8,400,000 types of material bodies. The soul travels not in even in this earthly planet, but so many planets, seven higher planets, seven Alice planet also. So these are the called material world. We travel everywhere. Even in this planet, evolution of soul. The Darwin theory we see that they believe they don't have proof. They believe that they have the human being comes from the monkeys. Yes, not the evolution of bodies. They try to match it, but no, body is different and soul is different. What is the proof that body in the body there is a soul? Many more Gnostic people they say there is no atomic soul, there is no soul, no Atma, and no Paramatma. So do activity as you want. Who cares? But we see that even you know or you don't know. But when we violate the rules of nature, material nature, we are being punished. Many more criminals and thieves made many horrible plans and commit mistakes. right? Some commits some cheating with the management of government, some try to kill somebody's and grave in the deepest of the jungle. But even after so many years later, he is being punished. Who sees the activity? That is a nature. That is the supreme vision of the Lord. We are maybe merciful by the government, but we are not, you know, eligible to get mercy by the nature's law. Nature's law is very hard and fast. When we commit it, definitely we have to suffer. There is no any escape. So we must be very cautious to perform our activities, right? Why? Why the rules and regulation are bound and applicable only for the human being, not for the animal and birds? Because answer is simple that human being has a developed senses, developed brain, developed consciousness. See this wonderful creation, hands, five fingers. Even so many animals have legs, hands also. Monkey's hands you can see, right? Gorilla's hand. But that was not much advanced as we have, right? So this is called the boon, the benediction by the God. And it is meant for to share love, to care for others, to do service, to provide the comfort to others. That is why we are called the karma yoni. So human being under the karma yoni, right? Karma is prominent. If you want to live, you have to do some karma. Some activity must be there. Then your livelihood will go. But only when we see the human being, except human being, so many animals, birds and beasts and insects and trees and plants and mountains, they have got also live consciousness. They have got also soul. But their livelihood going smoothly. Yes, not. They are directly eating from his mouth. But we have hands, we can choose it, pick it, nice one. Pure water, pure fruit, nice food stuff. We can prepare, make it, to celebrate it, to share it with others. Animal cannot do this. So that is why the laws of karma applicable for the human being only. When a dog, somebody is attacked and he kills anybody, the laws of our constitution cannot hang him till the death. But when the man kills another man, he is punished by the laws of constitutions. Yes, not. Animal are escaped. Animal are not under the laws of constitution. So human being is special. It is bound by responsibility. That is why we are very given this much advanced senses, body, consciousness. So we are being by duty. It is clear. So we want to enjoy all the living entities we see in this material world, whomever you will meet in the form of man, woman, child, old person, in the bird, beast, everyone trying to gratify their senses only. And how we gratify our senses? There are the five ways to gratify our senses. First, uh, rupa, ras, gandh, asparsa. By smelling, by seeing beautiful form, our senses become satisfied. By sparsing, by touching, right? So smell, touch, taste, hearing, seeing. These are the sources. These are the method to receive any pleasure. Eyes always wants to see the beautiful form. Yes, not. And what is the beautiful form in this material world? Have you seen the valleys, the lush green grasses, jungles, rivers, mountains? See how beautiful they are. Yes, not. But you alone go there, you see it is beautiful. But you have some friends, you see it's more beautiful. But when you have girlfriend and you go there, it's most beautiful. Yes, not. So most beautiful comes along with the highest creation of beauty. That is the illusory energy of Lord, woman, Mohini Murti. Any human being can be a Lord, right? No matter how strong you are, what is your sankalpa and determination, how much you strong brahmachari you are or sadhu or anything. When any woman crosses by and you are starting chanting Hari Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, and nearby cham cham cham, your attention goes there. That's enough to break your meditation and all this, right? So we must be very careful. That is the greatest creation of Lord in the form of beauty. That is why living entity in the form of male body, it wants to enjoy the female form of body. And in the female form of body, wants to enjoy the male form of body. That is the enjoyment. That is the motivation, right? What are the motivation to perform activity? There are four things. Out of hunger. When you are hunger, definitely you will have to. You don't go for mobile or recharge or anything, right? First you will find the food stuff. Yes, not. And when the energy restore again, your senses start generating and mind start desiring, you know, then sleeping comes. So you, if you don't have good place to sleep, definitely there's a mind, "Oh, one I have to work hard and build my career or get some job or some business or some become an actor or a director. I would have ample of money. Definitely we will do some, buy some good land in a good area. There we can sleep nicely. No tension. So sleeping is also motivation to bring. Yes, not. Next, fear. If you are not comfortable where you're living, the area is so dirty, always there's so many pollution, so much pollution is there, so much noisy places, and so many things is there. Definitely you want to change because you are not safe there. Sometimes you infection, you have to face doctor injection everything, right? And some enemies there out that area. You want to leave and go for another place. Yes, not. So fear is also motivation. Sleeping, eating, and fear. These all are the factor to motivate. And what are the greatest motivation? The desire of sex. And we all are bound by the chain. This the strongest chain, a strongest desire. All living entity in the form of human being, in the form of animal, insects, trees, all are bound by this desire. You can witness your desire, right? Somebody sends someone to school, go to school. Why? You'll get education. After getting education, what? Are Baba, you have to live life. Okay, then what have to do? Life means what? The fourth thing. Material life means only four things. There is no any fifth thing. Only eat nicely. If you are successful to lead your life, you can definitely, you would have house, home, bungalow, bank balance, baby, bacha, then you are living, you are a successful person. It's a materialistic life, right? So out of these four things, we are performing activities. And to enjoy this for pleasure, we are doing so hard, so much sacrifices. And these the pleasure of the quantity and quality we are discussing about. Have you seen the dog sleeping in the, you know, under your car or some, some parking lot, some area? Some monkeys living on the tree, some lizards, some insects, some cats, wherever they find, and they just doze off. Sometimes they sleep, and we see that how slowly he is breathing, just like we breathe. Have you seen a pigeon sleeping like monkeys, dog? He perform all the activities sometimes like this. So the pleasure we receive by sleeping, they also receive the same pleasure. By eating, we get satisfaction. Tummy is full, get strength, right? Pusti, tusti, and santusti. After getting meal, they also feel the same pleasure. And they don't have to become graduate for that and go to university and find out, right? Monkeys, cats, and dogs all are getting the same pleasure. But human being thinks that no, I will do something special. What is special do you? There is no any special activity here. So everybody who thinks that I'm not success, still struggling. I'm still struggling actors. Many actors comes here. Directors comes. Many more comes. Right? Motivation is not to direct a movie or to become or something. Motivation is to find a food, good shelter. There is no any anxiety, no any fear factor. And as much as enjoy the sex life. Right? But what says that we don't have capacity to enjoy? How? ये ज समस्पर्श जा भोगा दुख योनिते एवते आदवंतवंतु कौन्तेय ना ते सुरमते बुधा. Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, you will read on this. Krishna simply says that the pleasure you are receiving in the beginning it gives you so much enjoyment. At the last result, it is the cause for your suffering. When you go any marriage party and you think so many plateable dishes, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, and bada pav, okay, chota pav, okay, then little pav, okay, little pav also. Some drinks is there, drinking also. Some snacks, some dinner, some items, some khatta, khatta mita, khaliya pura. And what will happen? After reaching your home, you feel, my God, I'm not alone. I have got extra burden also. Right? And you are starting panic. You will start vomiting, or it will go from another direction. Yes, not. You'll have to suffer. So we cannot enjoy. We don't have capacity. Right? This body doesn't have strength to enjoy the opulence of this material world. You sometimes, boys are so crazy these days, so much crazy, and girls are so also crazy. So Purusa means enjoyer. Purusa, who is Purusa? You don't think that you are male, so you are a Purusa only. Purusa is the enjoying mentality. Whether you are male or female. In the form of male, the soul wants to enjoy the body of female. So it is called Purusha. And in the form of female, also she wants to enjoy the body of male. So she is also Purusha. So in a house, there must be male and female by mentality, not only physically. Then the cooperation and the domestic life will go very smoothly. But what happens these days? Boys are also Purusha and girls are also Purusha. Both are enjoying mentality. Right? So that is why they are quarreling each other. Always, morning, evening. Every weekend they patch up. Every Monday they break up. Saturday patch up. Break up, break up, break up, patch up, break up. These things going on. And that is the enjoyment also. Sometimes wants to praise, sometimes we want to be praised. Yes, no? I cannot live without you. That's the biggest lie. Whoever the most experienced men, they understand this. But the teenagers, they don't understand. What are you talking about? मेरी वाली तो यही बोलती है. So this is the enjoyment, right? But by constitutions, right? This is the greatest things. So what happened when we become so much lusty desire influenced and we want to become enjoyer? What happens, right? We have to check it out. See, our body is a natural clock, and the nature, it has also natural clock. We have got limited time in this planet, 50 years, 60 years. Yes, not. We are not permanent here. So we have to be very cautious to choose our activities. If you are denying the violating again, and the nature's law, we are being punished. So what happened when man and female, male and female unite each other? What will happen? The unwanted progeny will, population will increase. If you are capable, you will definitely take care of it. Otherwise, it will be killed by doctors or by right. What happened? There is a great story, right? Somewhere I heard. I want to narrate you. Are you interested to hear it? You must be very cautious to while hearing. Then you can understand. Otherwise, if any point will miss, you will not understand anything. Mahabharata is end. All the Kuru dynasty was wiped out, and King Yudhishthira is thrown out now. So it was the just about to end the Dwapar Yuga, and influence of Kali Yuga is started. So the kingdom was very peacefully going on. What happened one day? One man rushing to Hastinapur, and he went entered to the kingdom of palace of Maharaj Yudhishthira. So he met first youngest Pandava. Who? What was the name of youngest Pandava? No, five brothers. Sadeva, right? So that he told that I want to meet a Maharaj and I want to ask something. I have got some doubts, some questions. Right? Can I meet? And Sadeva told, okay, wait. He is a Maharaj, and I'm Maharaj brother. So whatever the situation you can share with me, I can answer you very well. Right? Myself, Sadeva. Then that person, he was so mysterious, and he asked. What he asked? That he asked that, while coming to your kingdom, I saw so many green fields, so many crops are there, you know, rice field, wheat, corn, many more lentils also, spices. But some farmers, put there some scarecrow. Have you seen the scarecrow in the field? When you visit the country by, you can see. But I saw it is supposed to give protection to the crops. But that scarecrow is eating the rice and crops, destroying, the peaceful atmosphere is there. How it is possible? The scarecrow is eating the rice in the field. Then Sadeva thought, oh my God. So bounce. Then he thought, okay, I cannot give you answer, honestly, but my brother, very intelligent. Come along with me. Then he introduced Nakul. Yeah. That brother, he asked you something and he went up. Then that mysterious man, next he questioned to Nakula. What he asked? That while coming to your kingdom, I saw a person just, taking some water from the well out and putting in a big pot, right? And full the pot, and from that pot it distribute other four small pots, right? And when again it pours down back to that big pots, but that big pots is half. First it was full, distributed in the four small pots, it is full, and big pot is empty. Now it is again put down to the big pot, and big pot is half. How it is possible? Nakula thought, oh my God. Again bouncer. And he suggested, my brother, the victorious Arjuna, greatest personality. He can answer you well. Come, I'll introduce to you. He went, my brother, he wants to understand, some doubts, he wants to clear with you. Yeah, come. We went. Then another question was asked by that mysterious person that I have seen. There's a needle. Have you seen the needle? Sometimes our shirt or something, we have to make a rough or something. In a needle, we saw that the biggest gigantic elephant, one is putting down from this side to that side, and whole elephant come out, but the tail was stuck. Arjuna thought, it's a bouncer. My brother, Bhima, he has got 10,000 elephant strength. These days we calculate the strength, the energy, horsepower. But that was the British calculation. Our Indian calculation was the Gaja, elephant's power, right? British sir came to India and he destroyed the calculation hour, right? Before, previously, we used to calculate in a elephant power, not horse power. Elephant is far superior than horse. Yes or not? So Bhima thought, okay, ask. Then that mysterious person again asked one bouncer that I have seen a thin boy, very skinny thin boy, only 10th standard passed. You can imagine this teenager. The thin boy, he has got thin rope, and it was, very the big mountain, and he just, around it, just make a tie to the mountain, and he was just sucking it by the mountain. Mountain was, shaking by the thin rope. How it is possible? Then Bhima thought, my God, it's a bouncer. Then what's the wait? What the question you have asked to Arjuna and Nakula? Forget it. What I have asked you, answer it. No, no, it's not cup of my tea. My brother, the greatest pious man in the world. Are you getting or not? Are you getting? Right. So King Yudhishthira, he can answer you well. And when Bhima supposed to introduce to Yudhishthira, that mysterious man went away. Right? And then Bhima and Arjuna and Nakula and Sahadev both gathered together and one by one narrated all the incident, what I was asked by him. Yudhishthira understand. Okay, go immediately and catch him. Why? Because that was the influence of Kali. That is the Kali Yuga. He came here. So go catch. He went away. Oh my God. Then all the curious brother, asked, oh king, please tell me what is the answer? What is my answer? Now Nakula says, Sadhava says, Arjun says, and Bhima says, what is my answer? Means that question he was putting. So first what was? The scary crow is eating the whole rice. Right? So it means in a Kali Yuga, who is the protector means Rakshak will be the Bhakshak. Are you getting the point? A living entity takes shelter in the mother wombs, and mother and father are supposed to give protection to the living entities. But mother and father are killing their own child by the help of doctors. When some atrocities happen in the society, some people goes to the police station and person in the police station, okay, definitely we will make your FIR listed here. First you have to pay something. Again the court system, if you want to get justice, you have to, rub your nose to the higher superior authorities there. It's not an easy thing to get nyay these days. Who will pay you nyay? They will get a more. Are you getting my point or not? So this is the influence of Kali Yuga. See what Yuga we are living. Justice system is so bad these days, right? People become so helpless. I don't want nyaya. Please forgive me. It was my mistake. I came here and filed, lodge a file complaint here. Next question was that the big pot full of water, it was distributed another four small pots, and that small pot again put the big pot, but big pot was still half. What is that? Then King Yudhishthira replied, "This is this is the system in a Kali Yuga where the family problems will come. How? The one mother and father single-handedly manage so many children, so many son, daughters, but all the son and daughter, they will not manage to, maintain their father and mother in his old age. They will be sent to the vridhashram. Is it right or not? We are seeing or not? Every family, the older citizen are, kept aside. They are not giving proper respect, proper shelter, proper behavior. See how truly it was even there. They become very sad to understand how the horrible age are coming. Next, the question Arjuna was asked that the whole elephant come out from the behind the needle, but tail was stuck. What does it mean? Then King Yudhishthira replied, it means that the big thieves and criminals, Atankavadi, they will be escape out from the clutches of government. But some pickpockets, cheaters, if you cross the road and violate the traffic rules, you will be punished. It is not so big crime. We see, right, many more person, right, who cheated the government and he is enjoying life very well in another country. Example in your eyes. Yes, not. But some innocent, by some mistake, by the urges of anger, commit some sinful activity or some violate the rules. He is in jail. Yes, not. So elephant will go out, but tail will be stopped. And Bhima was asked. So Bhima replied, the thin boy, I am so strongest person, and I have to think twice that the big gigantic mountain, how I can shake it. That thin boy, how he can shake the mountain with the help of thin rope. Yudhishthira replied, yes. Although Kali Yuga is full of sinful activities, no any other scriptures or Vedic mantra or hymns will, tapasya will come up helpful. But only the japa bid, the name of Lord Hari. Right? This is the thin, small rope. By the help of that rope, by the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the sin, right, who represents the big gigantic mountain, it will be shaken out and destroyed. Right? See, that is why the Shastra says that in a Kali Yuga, right, Kaler dos nidhe rajan, asti eka mahan guna, kirtana nam devasya krishnasya mukta sangam param brajet. In a Kali Yuga, there is no any good qualities, wherever and whoever. If you want to bring out some bad activity, you keep on bringing. But there is one good quality, that is the name of Lord Hari, that is the name of Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. So it's a very horrible age, and by this thin rope, we can, wipe out the scene, the mountain, the mountain who represents the scene. We accumulated from so many births, but by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we can wipe out and we can our heart clean and live life in even in this Kali Yuga very peacefully. So you got the moral things about it, right? So Arjuna was fearing? In one first chapter, 14 number sloka, Arjuna just reveals his heart. Why he is not willing to fight? What he say? Adharma hi bhavat Krishna. Pradushanti kulastriya. Strishu dustasu varsnaya jayate varna sankara. When the mass level of killing will be done, what happened? So many women will become widow. And women supposed to give protection at any cost. If you want a good population, without bringing good population, there is no imagination of peaceful society and prosperity and things. That was the Vedic system. There was a gap between male and female. There was a maryada, not only generally mixing with each other. Why? It is says that in a solitary place, even your mother, your daughter, your sister, do not sit or do not sleep. Why? Why Shastra wants? Because senses are so strong. Even you are so philosophically strong, but your attention will dragged out and you can break the maryada. Right? We see these days what the advancement of modern society. Advancement, we had got, we had a big gigantic family. So many members living together, joint family. Then nuclear family. In a one room they are sitting. Boys, girls, wife, husband, everyone living together and leading their life so sinfully. Even though no any relationship is pure and in a maryada, in a boundary. How we can imagine the peace and prosperity in the society? Unwanted population when comes, the disturbance of the society will be done. Definitely it will be done. Right? And what is the we are seeing? The result? So much mixing with the man and woman, the teenager pregnancy, things, abortion, sinful activities, disturbance, not fully grown mentally, sociologically, culturally, emotionally, spiritually, no anything. Who cares? That is why these days people are so blind because mostly population are Varna Sankara. Varna Sankara means unplanned population. There was a specific time and way to unite man and woman in a Vedic time. These days, government says no. Girls should not marry, right? There was a system of Kanyadan. These days, not a grandmother dan, right? Before hitting the puberty, what is the psychology says? When a female meets first man in her life, the loving relation is so staunch and so strong by that man. So by the arrangement of family, it was done. That is the things, right? Chastity of the woman, that was the prime things. Have you heard the story of Cleopatra? Cleopatra, the queen of Egypt. She was so gorgeous, so beautiful, right? And Julius Caesar, he was greatest emperor that times. And that strong man was conquered by the beauty of Cleopatra, right? So see the important, powerful things, beauty of woman, anything can be about. And that powerful lady is controlled by the sinus. If the sinus is broken of any woman, that thing will bring the havoc in the society. in the form of adulteries. So there will be no good population. Good population means to understand the Shastra, the Vedic culture, means some maryada, some rules and regulation. Understand the form, values of human life. But these days we are thinking very less interested people. They don't have any interest. They're living like just simply okay. What they plan? No plan. Going here, there, moving around, 24 hours, just only reels, and sleeping. No timetable to sleep, to wake up, to get up, anything. Right? Because things happen. So we have to be very cautious about it, right? ब्रह्मांड भरिमते कोनो भाग्यवान जीव Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beej. By the arrangement of Lord Krishna, we find that kinds of atmosphere. We discuss about the truth of reality, the life, right? So, being a man, we have a responsibility, right, to bring some peace and prosperity. How we can start? First, be near your limit. Control our mind, control our senses. If it is so strong, then there is a process. That thin rope, just bring the bead and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. What will happen? Your lusty desire, your anartha will go away and you become purest of man. Right? The knowledge will reveal, your consciousness will come up. Nowadays, everybody's consciousness become down, 3 feet down, 1 feet, 2 feet, and 3 feet. Everybody is thinking like 3 feet down consciousness. Always attention is there. Boys are moving, wow, and girls are, oh. So all are doing the same things, right? And they are very early. They have only one goal, how to unite each other. That's it. Very eager to unite each other, right? So it will bring the havoc in the society. We should not waste it to simply to gratify our senses in the form of beast, in the form of bird, even cats and dogs doing the same things. What the special life we lead? So human being is meant for tapasya, and in this Kali Yuga there is no good tapasya. Only four things. To just protect your pillar of dharma. And what was the dharma of pillar? Anybody knows? Just like this house is stand among, there is for some pillars. So dharma is also based, stand up over the pillars. What are the four pillars?
Mercy, cleanliness, truth,
And
austerity.
yes, mercy, cleanliness, austerity, and truthfulness. So this is Kali Yuga. There's only one pillar is strong. That is the only truthfulness. No mercy at all. Nobody will, show mercy. If you commit mistake, you have to punish. That's not. So many quarrels, so many fight happens. No austerity, no tapasya. Sunday, Monday, Roj Khavande. No tapasya at all. Right? No Ekadasi, no getting up in the morning, no taking bath, no anything. Whenever they will feel, oh my god, I become so dirty. Once in a month I have to take bath. Like this. Right? So we have to maintain this. Not taking meat, we can maintain the mercy in a heart. How we can maintain the mercy in the heart? By avoiding meat eating. Next is cleanliness. Not involving in sex business, illicit sex. If you want to do sex, okay, that's very nice. Take shelter of some Mataji, right? Get married first and take responsibility and be faithful to her. She will be definitely faithful to you and do. Some good population will come out. Not like only enjoying mentality. Sometimes bacha come, okay, kill it. I don't mind. That's a rascal thing. So by avoiding illicit sex, we can maintain cleanliness in a heart. Next is austerity. What is austerity in the Kali Yuga? Kali Yuga is austerity is only taking bath every day. If you take bath every day, that is the greatest tapasya you are doing. Right? The ISKCON Bhakta, right? They are living or they are getting training. They come out, they wake up in the morning, even 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and they get first take bath every day. It's even all the seasons, wherever they are. Even the coldest place, Rajasthan, Delhi, There also. So first we have to maintain the purity and something and truthfulness. How we can maintain the truthfulness? By avoiding the gambling business, right? Avoiding the gambling business. Don't try to bribe someone or give them some assurance you will get job or some have to pay something, you have to registration or this on that, and you will get this, and you will become malamal and he's just working. Bhaiya kab hoga? Not like this. You'll get a good bungalow in a Juhu beach site. First, you have to do this, right? What is my commission? My commission is this. You have to perfume, and when you get your commission, you run away. So these kinds of business will lead Kali Yuga, right, to our heart, and the person is suffering. Why? Because the pillar of dharma is very weak in the heart or in the house. So every house or everybody and every society and every nation should be very careful. India is number fourth rank to providing meat to the world. Although we are so religious and spiritual culture full country, see, right? We have to be very cautious. We have to become, arrogant person to enlighten others. Are you ready for that? So it's a request from my side. Please try to come, hear some lectures, attend some programs, understand. Give this importance, and then everything will be okay. So what is the next program now? Is the drama now? Okay. So drama team ready now? Okay. So we have some 2 or 5 minutes. We can ask if you have got any related some queries or some suggestion or correction. I think today's topic you can ask something if you have got any queries or questions. Anybody has?
Yes, Guru.
Okay.
Investing in stock market can be considered gambling.
The stock market nowadays it's a legal business nowadays. I think. Yes, not. But we have to think that, right? आटे में चुटकी जितना नमक चलेगा, but not only the salt is there and atta is very low amount, right?
See, after this career, so with the other two pillars of dharma means
Yeah, Satyuga will come. Satyuga will come. Okay. So we have some drama here now. If any got some other questions, we can talk later, right? So.